Earth is a pretty cool place. But what if we completely destroyed it? How would it affect our planet? And how would it affect the survivability of mankind? Well, I'm telling you this. Humanity's not surviving. I'm telling you the best ways to destroy the planet. Black holes are one of, if not the most destructive force we know of. To jump right into the interesting stuff, though, a black hole would first tear apart our atmosphere, already leading to problems such as, breathing. Next would come the Earth itself, as parts of it would break off and get pulled in. Now, let's say we weren't close enough to be immediately affected by all of this. The sheer amount of gravitational pull from the black hole would morph the Earth itself. The friction between the continents would cause massive earthquakes, volcanoes would emerge, and tsunamis would ravage the planet. And even if we somehow survived all of that, the planet would slowly go through a process called spaghettification, would turn the Earth into a compressed line being sucked toward the black hole. To be frank, there's really no winning this one. Take this. The sun is about to explode. What happens? Well, first off, the sun would heat up and release more solar flares than usual. The resulting solar flares wouldn't immediately destroy the planet, but only half of it would be completely crisped away instantly. The other half of the planet would be perfectly normal, except for the fact that the surface temperature would be 15 times hotter than the sun's current temperature. That is over 4 million degrees Fahrenheit. The hottest place on Earth was recorded to be about 134 degrees Fahrenheit. Lava is the hottest natural thing on Earth at about 12,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is only 3 zeros. The total amount is with 6 zeros. To put it simply, when the sun explodes, all the people on one side of the planet would be Thanos snapped out of existence, while the other half would take about half a second before instantly being Thanos snapped out of existence. Let's say, hypothetically, someone anime style sliced the Earth in half with a sword. What would happen? Okay, so first, this couldn't happen. Second, earthquakes would start crumbling the planet immediately. The sides opposite from the slice would be the safest, but that wouldn't really help, honestly. Any social media or internet searches wouldn't help either, as 7.5 billion people on the globe wouldn't have electricity. The atmosphere also would have been cut through, leaving the Earth to the mercy of the vacuum of space, already causing more problems. If someone was to somehow survive this catastrophe, the Earth might try to pull itself back together with its gravity, though that would honestly just be the beginning of the end. During this, chunks of, whatever, pretty much meteors, would fly between the two halves as it tries to pull itself back together. As Earth starts to collide with itself, this is where the end really begins. As if someone managed to survive all of the above, then the planet would heat up immediately as it hits each other and become a molten rock, which would then cool over millions of years, obviously leading to the death of humanity.
Ludicrous speed! Go!
I have come to make a serious confession. I have lied to everyone watching this video right now. You cannot actually launch an object with mass at light speed. It's just impossible. Physics cannot comprehend that happening. And so Um, I just really wanted to inform you all that I have indeed lied to you, and I apologize. It's simply impossible to launch something that small, or just anything in general, at light speed. It's just impossible. But we can get pretty freaking close to it, so let's do that instead. This needle being shot to Earth has the same kinetic energy of a bomb, which is already destructive, of course. But here's the best part. In an instant, the planet would become so hot that there will be nothing left on the planet. The energy would be so great that it exceeds the amount of gravitational potential of the planet, and the Earth would simply disintegrate. And that's just a tiny portion of what could potentially happen to our planet. However, with that said, I hope I interested you in some destructive science, and I'll see you in part 2.